Here's my response to the clown that runs my country, the country that I love, that I was born and raised in. Mr. Trudeau, no, you're not worthy of the title Mr. JT, we'll call you. You knew what you were doing when you named off the provinces and the territories. You knew what you were doing. Here's why I know. If you're going to recall from memory, assuming that your speech was from memory, anybody normal, not psychotic, would lay out the map in their head. So when we're talking about Canada, if you start with BC, you're going to see in your mind BC, next to BC is Alberta. North of BC is the Yukon. Next to that, Northwest Territories. What your staff did was genius. You didn't think of it. You're not smart enough. It was the way you named out the territories, the provinces. You started at BC, go straight north, take out the territories. That becomes a distraction, so when you come back south, in your mind's map, well, you already did BC, you already went to the east, so again, in your mind, draw south, well, there's Saskatchewan. You did not forget Alberta. You knew. You did that on purpose. It was basically your way of getting away with giving a big FU to Alberta without necessarily getting in trouble for it. You know what you did. Now, some people are defending your actions, and that's fine. It's not that you did anything that was hurtful, but in a way it was, because like father, like son, you're passive aggressively, that's kind of a liberal feminist way of doing things, isn't it? Telling Alberta, F you. I can't say much about your dad because I really wasn't, I was alive. I was too young for politics, but I can tell you that my dad did tell me how much your dad hated the West. And, you're showing your true colors. You're following his footsteps. There's no way to change you, for sure not. It's unfortunate. All we can do is get you out as quick as possible. Imagine if you forgot to mention Quebec. Wow, that'd be amazing. But forgetting Alberta, hey, that's okay. People in Alberta actually do defend you, saying, calling us, people like me, a snowflake. That's pretty cool. I'm a snowflake? No, I know what you did. I see you did. I see you for what you are. It's just too bad we couldn't have gotten rid of... Yeah, I'll leave it there. The flip side of this is, if you say you forgot about Alberta, essentially, the Prime Minister of Canada cannot name every province of Canada. That would make you incompetent. You should step down. You should be removed if you can't name provinces. Perhaps you can't name the capital of a province. maybe that's understandable. But you know Alberta, you clown. You know Alberta because Fort Mac burnt to the ground last year. You caught nothing but flack for that. Alberta was on the forefront of your mind. You're a clown. The best analogy, and I think this is the perfect analogy for what you did. It's not like, who cares? Oh, you forgot Alberta. No, what you did was on purpose. It was absolutely premeditated. And it was executed perfectly because you gave yourself an out. Well, it's the way I named the provinces and the territories. I got so excited I forgot. You're a clown. I see through it. I hope many, many others see through your BS. The perfect analogy for what you did would be, well, let's say me. I'm about to receive an award. And I perhaps had a bit of a fight with my wife. Maybe it was a kind of a big fight, but we go to the award ceremony anyways with my kids and my parents and her parents, and I accept my reward. I go to the award, and it's my time to speak, to accept the award, and I thank my family, my parents, maybe my sisters, my wife's parents, my children, but I don't thank my wife. Do you think she's going to be a little bit upset with me? That's kind of what this is about. You intentionally talking about Canada on its 150th year, intentionally, you didn't forget, left out Alberta. Is that the way to mend fences? Come on, brother. You're a clown. Hopefully you'll be out soon. And I'm done.